In Health Watch, we round out Donate Life Month with a powerful story that all started with a conversation. A discussion that Dr. Dennis Yamamoto hopes all families will have, even though it's not easy. Here's Kristen Remington with Mary's Wish.
That's her parents.
It's been more than 4 years since Dr. Dennis Yamamoto's wife, Mary, passed. He and the love of his life shared a marriage of nearly 45 years after a courtship that started slowly at Michigan State.
It was a long process, 6 years of courting one another.
Including a long-distance stint during med school.
I remember we talked and he says, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
And it was.
Pictures of her and the grandboys. Her grandboys are her love.
They built a family together, starting with their own kids, Jill and Kyle. Dr. Yamamoto still remembers the day he found out they were having twins.
That was not even in my mind.
Yes.
She goes, Danny, we're having twins.
Born 10 years to the day of their first date. With decades of memories, as you see in all these pictures, they hoped to create even more at their place in Arizona, where the Yamamotos enjoyed evening walks picking lemons.
I was down in a little wash area picking up some lemons, and she was up in the road looking down at me. She goes, that's enough already. Come on, we hurry up. We got to go. And since she walked out of my view, then I saw a dark car pass, and I was walking up the path, and I heard in an unmistakable sound of somebody hit by a car. I knew that she was gone. I knew I had lost her.
Still, Dr. Yamamoto performed rescue breaths until first responders arrived. And here's why. The well-known gastroenterologist in town remembers telling Mary about the first liver transplant he witnessed. It led to discussions throughout their marriage about organ donation. So when Dr. Yamamoto met Mary's trauma surgeons at the hospital,
you haven't told me why she's not an organ donor. And they stopped, they looked, he goes, well, it'll take a lot of resuscitation. I said, well, then let's do it. Mm-hmm. Let's resuscitate her and just try and make her the best organ donor we can.
Mary is a liver donor, and her heart and lung tissue were used for research. While it wasn't easy, Mary's wish, which reflected her selfless love and compassion, not only saved another woman's life, it also gifted her family peace.
Yes, it did, because I didn't have to second guess.
Right.
The kids didn't have to second guess. This is something we had decided as a family.
Again, that was Kristen Remington reporting. Dr. Yamamoto learned his wife's liver went to a mother of 3. He hasn't yet reached out to her to meet her, but he says he is considering doing that soon. To learn more about becoming an organ, eye, and tissue donor, we've posted a link to Donor Network West on our website, 2news.com.
Boy, what a story.